Oh, I didn't mute my mic. I've been eating. Have you guys been hearing this one? That's why I've been waiting to finish eating. Nom nom nom. Too louder? I'm close. When did Jack get so freaked out? Dude, let's get some yogurt. Having some yogurt with some chia and flaxseed. Some granola. It's tasty as hell. Give me like 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, chat. In that time, how about y'all keep digging in your butt, twin? Menace. I'm finishing eating, but thank you for the prime. Thank you, Menace_TW. Guys, how did we discover yogurt, by the way? Can anyone type that up in chat? How we made yogurt? How we figured this one out? It just came to me one day. Damn, you're brilliant. You're brilliant, dude. Like, how the hell they just put a bunch of milk in a basket and then left it out in the sun, and then it's like, what if we ate it? It's all chunky now. Everyone's like, this is damn good. Dude, I think it would be a great idea if we ever colonize outside the solar system and we find some like native flora to eat. I want to be the guy. I want my job to be the guy that's just like trying different food combinations, you know? I want to be the dude that's like, I wonder if this like green seed pod that is the size of my fist, like what if I just like grind it up, put it with some yogurt? Like, can I be the dude? They just give me a bunch of Imodium. Yeah, it's like it's the space colonization like food influencer. This is your fantasy to colonize for yogurts? Well, no, not specifically for yogurts. It wouldn't be specifically for that. Imperialism as monologue. Okay, I'm not saying if if there's like native sentient creatures, I'm not saying we should just like make them a colony. Like, that's a whole different discussion. I'm saying if we want to do an uninhabited planet and there's no one there other than a bunch of like plants, maybe some animals, but they're not like human sentient, you know? They're like wombat sentient. I did see they canceled the Labubu lady. I have the one and only KSI Labubu, and it's in blackface. I don't know what she was thinking. Joker, just the fucking Riddler meme .png. Does she know? Does she know? Wait, does she know? Wait, we did lose does she know? Because that got purged, I think. I think it got purged. They found out she was an interterrestrial plant. That's not the right word. That's not the right word, but I respect what you're going for. I respect what you're going for there, Metallic Cookie. Guys, by the way, while I was waiting to do my... While I was, I noticed I was... Before I was going live with this contractual co-stream, I had noticed something. Because also I stayed up a little late last night, later than I intended to, because my friend and I wanted to beat a boss in Core Keeper. Which we did, by the way. We did beat the boss. Beat the Desert Titan. Using the Thumper. I noticed, Crazy Raccoon lost the Twisted Minds. I noticed that Crazy Raccoon had lost the Twisted Minds here at a map 5. So, and then I was like, you know what? Let me go take a look at this real quick. And I was like, oh, okay, Crazy Raccoon lost to a fucking Symmetra, bro. They lost to a fucking Symmetra. And they didn't know how to play the goddamn meta. And Quartz, of course. Quartz also had a fucking amazing game. They've lost to a fucking Portal and to a fucking meta because they don't... Crazy Raccoon just be like, dude, we're gonna play what we want to play. We're Crazy Raccoon. Look who's here after the big game. The big game hasn't happened yet. It's T1 coming up next. That's the big game. Don't you get it? Don't you get it, Twin? Have you been digging in your butt, Twin? Sorry, I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I'm almost done with my yogurt here. Where did you pick up this new phrase? Where do you think? Where do you think I picked it up? Where do you think I found that phrase, huh? I want you to take a guess. As long as you never say slop again, digging that butt, Twin, followed swiftly by actually doing butt dig slop. Oh, man. This tweet doesn't even make sense. Okay, I'm pretty much done with my yogurt, so I can swap over. I can turn this off. By the way, not doing my hair today, so everyone prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, everybody. We're going berries and cream mode. Berries and cream mode. We're berries and cream moding today. Hello, Swing. What? I'm shitting? My boss is shitting herself again, by the way. My boss is shitting herself again. My boss is shitting herself. This is good to know. What? This tweet doesn't make any sense. Falcons will get our revenge. No Crazy Raccoon fan is rooting for the Axis powers of Overwatch. Would much rather have Twisted Visions than have the Fourth Reich have any dominion. Do they know? Please tell me we can win. Bro, what are you talking about? Please tell me you can win. You're playing a North American team. Like, don't get me wrong. Liquid's really good, but like, come on, Swing. Have some self-respect. Have some self-respect, damn it. Stand up straight. Fucking stand up straight. Get your back straight, Twin. Just fucking stop digging in your butt, Twin, and start believing in T1, Twin. Whoa! Okay, I need to stop. I gotta stop. What's up, everybody? I can't stop. Digging in my what? What? Okay, so is it crazy to say that to you when you just said I'm shitting myself? How is digging in your butt more crazy than shitting yourself? How is that more crazy? I want you to know. I want you to tell me.
Making sure they close that gap going to tomorrow.
Okay, I mean,
new T1 hashtag, guys. I was gonna start a hashtag digging, hashtag digging in it, but it's like with a 1.
It's a bit of a toss-up.
Hashtag digging it with a 1. Thoughts?
We do have an awesome rule called the smash rule, which after they pass a certain amount of points, whoever gets the win, they could end up winning it all. It doesn't matter if you have.
That's the one right there.
Okay, sounds exciting. I mean, on Overwatch side, we got some exciting news as well.
What's up, Jack Rabbit? Hello. We need like a digging in it with a 1 and a T though. Well, I guess it's just it. Digging in it, and it is a 1 and a T. Thoughts?
You see,
no, because we need T to be first.
This one right here.
Digging in at T1.
Are defending champions. And as you
can digging in at T1.
So we're also gonna
so then you just put the 1 at the end.
A new champion. You guys are getting a new champion. Everyone's a new champion.
That's right.
All right, Seven. Thank you so much for the interview. Best of luck tomorrow.
That's not working. It's not hidden. Not hidden. Okay. Fair enough. You ruled me as Chinese Overwatch is straight up cooked. Okay. Chinese Overwatch is not cooked. Weibo is still really good. The problem is the meta is really ass for them. And additionally, they have no one to, like, they don't have good enough teams. They're pretty much, they can scrim Korea, I guess. Like, it depends on how often they're scrimming Korea. I think that's the biggest problem with Chinese Overwatch is that they need to be, I don't know what their scrim situation is. I'm assuming they're scrimming Korea. I really just think it's the meta. Weibo is just, unfortunately, like, Weibo is just, okay, so they are scrimming to Korea a lot. I think Weibo is just unfortunately not very good at the meta. I also think Shy in their match yesterday, because those that don't know, for those that are unaware, where are they? They lost the VP, and I think Shy had a really bad game. I think Shy also had a really bad game too. Shy was getting like dominated by Shockwave. So, like, VP, like, played really, really well. It's legitimately, comparatively, like, Katsia is definitely better at the meta than them, than, like, Weibo. But, like, VP in this match, too, the match that just finished, Katsia, was way better, was so much worse than the VP that played versus Weibo. Like, I think VP also played, like, an insane game versus Weibo, too. Because, like, don't get me wrong, Katsia are the better team in this meta in particular, but like, I don't feel like they were getting, Virtus Pro looked really bad comparatively in the Katsia match. Like, they weren't getting any, now it could just be because like they weren't getting all the free space that Weibo was giving them, because Weibo was just like, could not, like Gushwayne played like a lot better like a Ram than I expected him to, but, and his hazard was really good, but I don't think that like, they knew how to play the meta at all comparatively. They would do a lot of stuff where really good teams at this meta were like, they're really good at isolating the backline a lot and finding like a pick. And at no point was Weibo doing that, which is crazy because they were a dive team. Did I miss Gambit? No, I haven't even started Gambit yet. In fact, I need to start the Gambit right now. / prediction. Who wins? Who wins? T1. Wait. No, I'm thinking. No, T1 Liquid. Got it. There we go. Ain't this thing that shit is Overwatch League where China teams are just dive merchants, and if Leave Shy Gushri can't carry, then it's cooked? Well, well, here, I'm going to tell you one of my reasons why I don't think China is super cooked. I thought Team CC was a lot better than I thought they were going to be at this event, too. I thought Team CC looked pretty decent in this meta comparatively, even though it wasn't, like, particularly good for them. I think they have some talent. They still have talent. It's just, unfortunately, Weibo is Weibo is unfortunately just better. Also, Eagle, if you're here, I'll have you know that I moved the logo, the T1 logo, so it's on the way to the face cam. I'm taking a nap on my 1 day off, and Crazy Raccoon gets knocked out. Not knocked off. It's not the fucking Sopranos. We gotta knock off the raccoon. Tony.
Take a look at who is on top.
Yeah, their asses were not playing. They were playing kind of the way they wanted to. Hello, Federa. It's just fucking meat potential region. Hunters couldn't be glads all years ago. Dude, also,
I mean, I'm impressed.
have anyone else noticed the increasing prevalence of anime memes that have now, anime and comic book memes that have now made their way? The One Piece slander agenda is like, meme posting is in every fucking fandom now. Isn't like the meat potential thing, like, isn't that a One Piece fandom meme? I'm seeing people make fun of like Wanda with it. There's like the Reed Richards Wanda thing. Is it a comic book thing? Okay, it's a comic book thing. Everyone's using that meme format.
Looks like one of the swaggiest of the pack. Ramatra maybe shows it off a little
Now
bit.
that I'm just like, I feel like it's infiltrated everything.
I can't play Ramatra either. In the meantime, we want to remind you all you can
It's just power scaling Sun or Labubu daughter. And power scaling Sun is like taking over.
Let's get into the games though and talk about what we have coming up next, because your next quarterfinal is a banger. TL.
Some iced coffee.
T1 is feeling
We're
good.
feeling good.
They crushed through their group job.
But yes, Chinese Overwatch is not cooked. It's just unfortunately they're perennially like stuck in this situation where they are gonna be Weibo in particular is gonna be really good, but they're never gonna be like a best team outside of a diamond. I just don't think they're ever gonna. It seems like they're not currently ever gonna be exceptionally good at a meta that's not a diamond meta. Which doesn't mean it's cooked. It just means that like they are not a favorite to win outside of a diamond. So, swing. We're completely disregarding this whole of it because Sim is fraud hero. I actually disagree entirely. I think if you, why are fans DMing hashtag twink T1 wink to me? Well, that's not the proper way to do it. It's supposed to be T-win-K. It's supposed to be hashtag T-win-K, not T1 wink. It's supposed to be hashtag T-win-K.
I just heard he caught up with T1.
Whoa! Swing chip spotted? Swing chip spotted? Whoa! Swing spotted? On my broadcast? Swing chip spotted on my broadcast there? Huge. Huge cameo. Huge cameo. Swing, how? You changed your hair. Swing chip, you changed your hair. When did that hairstyle enter the fray? When did that hairstyle enter the fray here?
They're a very strong team. They told me that they didn't think that it was going to be an easy win, but they're going to try their best, and they're very confident that they will be able to get the win against Team.
Because my hair is a mess today. Look at me, I'm berries and cream hair posting because I didn't want to do my hair either.
We'll see if that happens.
T1 has gotten a lot of love, and here you can see in our Jamil Motorsport arrival cam, they are ready.
There's my goat Viper.
STC Arena. T1, kind of a famous brand
you
around here.
missed the
Faker's been walking around.
No, because we didn't get to watch T1 play. So you might be misremembering because T1's about to play.
Their show in Overwatch. Are they a top 4 team?
I went Hagrid mode.
No question about it. I mean, T1 has rocketed onto the scene in Overwatch.
Have you considered going bald?
Roster. I love the backline.
Have you considered going bald, Swing?
So used to saying that combo. Rather, Vigilante is good. I think Vigilante is an unsung hero. I think Vigilante has been on my radar for a very long time as a monstrous flex support. Somebody who can
go
really
bald and go blonde. Do like a shaved, get a buzz cut and go blonde.
I mean,
like Danny.
Was what, an Overwatch League finalist,
like Danny Lim.
Performance in his rookie year.
I think that could be really good for you.
On that team, and now I think people were always underrating him. They were blaming him for issues.
But I do think, but remember, the matches we have left for today: T1 Liquid, Falcons, Geekay. So it's actually time for the Korea. Korea, do you have the juice moment?
Unrealistic for
Is this because I was truly believing, I thought EU was over party as of like Thursday. I thought it was EU is over party, but it's actually EU is fucking fucking back as hell because Weibo is gone.
I think for this matchup, it really comes down to
as his fucking crazy raccoon.
From their young guns.
He looks like Jesse Pinkman.
And Tree. I think they need to just have an absolute monster of a series here because Team Liquid.
Yeah, a little bit. I need to add Danny on Uma Musume. Swing, have you played any Uma Musume yet? Have you played Horse Girl Racing yet? You should add me.
So the young guns, Tree, Zero, they're gonna have to step up big time here, Puckett.
Jake, if you're looking
the dab, yeah, we did do. There was a dab that occurred. There was a dab that occurred.
There's not gonna be an.
Is it good? It's honestly probably the best gacha game ever made.
Liquid wins this, it's gonna
which is not necessarily an insanely high bar, but
Overwatch. This might be one of the most honest series we've had all tournament because I think both of these teams.
Don't play it. Danny will make you waste money.
I'm talking Frey.
Oh, I'm believing. Okay, I'm believing hard here.
I'm also very curious to see what tanks.
I don't like gacha, but good when I'm off work. Yeah, it's mostly just because it's a pretty decent game.
The field is wide open. This is either a coach's dream or their worst nightmare. I think that's why the head coach.
Speaking Danny and Sideshow Shadow need to horse girl race with each other. Dude, I've been asking Josh because Josh almost never comes to the stream, and he's been coming here consistent every single time it's a horse girl stream. Josh is here. Sideshow is here. Like literally every single time I stream it, Sideshow's fucking in the chat. Bro is addicted. Bro is actually fucking addicted. Horse girl racing.
I'm expecting another game 5. Let's go.
I'm going all in on T1 here after I lost my points a while back. That's the right play. That's the right play here. Unfortunately for North America, they've come up against my other greater bias, which is T1. So this is the sad part for North America and Liquid is that even though I love RuPaul, I love honestly all the Liquid players, I think they're all really good. They're coming up against T1. China is good. Hunters just need the real take to arrive. China is good. Gushwei just has to link up with Leave. China is good. Leave just needs to put up a permanent MVP Tracer performance. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. The problem is China is good, but they're just not good enough at metas outside of dive. That's really what it comes down to. They are damn good. They can't play. They're not good enough outside of dive. How is my Ozempic king? Am I on Ozempic? Do I look like I'm on Ozempic? Do I have to do Ozempic stare?
Katsuya got their revenge on LAN, having been knocked out earlier this year by VP in Hangzhou.
Is the audio decent?
Finding themselves in a semifinal
no.
after such a convincing
no, your fat ass definitely doesn't look like you are on Ozempic.
Two Saudi teams will now face off against each other in the semi-finals, Zoe.
I know. That means that we all have to pick a favorite child. That's going to be a tough one.
Fair enough.
A good one, I'm sure. But only one can make it to the grand final.
Spark, OA, Weibo are great, but they're not here. They're number one outside of maybe dive. Yeah, pretty much. They need a dive meta. They're always going to be a top team, but they're never going to be a number one team outside of a dive meta. It's just the unfortunate truth, I think. I think if Shy had put a better performance, there may have been slightly different result, potentially. But like, I never had. I think people that had Weibo going far in the event were unfortunately coping. They were unfortunately coping. If I'm gonna be real with you. Yes! There they are! There they are! They're the boys! Zesty Dong boys! Hashtag digging in it. T1. Perhaps
the best team in the world to eliminate in the group stage with so much firepower and versatility in the front line. They are a team to watch out for.
The proud Zesty Dong boys. They're right there. No? No? They're not that one? No, fuck you, RuPaul. I'm sorry, that was me. I love RuPaul. Dong Hack should bring in the key? You know what? That's true.
The penultimate match of the day is ready to go, so let's get straight
Wait,
into the
Zoe used penultimate correctly? It is the second one?
Thank you very much, Zoe.
I don't really follow OWCS too much, but I'll be back in October. Playoffs to watch China inevitably stumble yet again. But what if there's a dive meta? I think if there's a hard dive meta with Hazard as well, I think Weibo would win. I think Weibo could win. If there is a hard dive meta with Hazard, because I really was impressed with Gushwei's Hazard too, I think Weibo could win too.
They're not the top dogs.
Yeah, but I would say.
So I do think there is if they play a variation of Die with Hazard, or even maybe Ball, but probably Hazard.
Someone who can have an incredible tracer, play the flyers, play anything you ask from him, from the Mei to anything silly in between. And so important to have him in the lineup to just improve.
I will not be baited by you. If there's a hard dive meta, Wave will reach finals and lose to a Korean team.
Which has been one of the most demanding comps that you need to play, but this is going to be a big
just, you know,
styles, Jaws.
You got to have some belief. Like I have belief in T1. Time to redeem Korea after Crazy Raccoons lost to fucking Europe. They lost to fucking Europe. My sane raccoons, my insane raccoons lost to the continent of Europe. My fucking Crazy Raccoons have lost to Europe.
A quick fixing of the team com.
Why does Dong not have a montage on YouTube? You know, if you could believe it, you could find a lot of Dong montages on other websites, though. If you were to go to other website, you could find a lot of Dong montages. Might not be on YouTube, but you could find them elsewhere. You could definitely find them elsewhere.
Yeah, you and I
Neurotypical raccoons lost to Europe. The neurotypical raccoons have been, they have been medicated.
There's just no answer to that. Only
happy anniversary, first Gar.
Come in mind.
Happy anniversary.
Something as mobile as you can to catch up to that damn hamster.
Vega got the Habibis rooting for them. That's, I think it's the Hijabis, not the Habibis. Isn't Habibis like? Aren't Habibis more like Guy?
Not only because of his mechanics and what he brings to the table.
Aren't Habibis like Min?
The very rare few that can play the ball and the Winston in North America, but we've seen so little of that from Team Liquid as they really
wait, the double nipple
Symmetra style these days.
Yeah, I did try and get some juice out of Swing Chip. Who's currently managing T1, and she a little bit too polite. Well, at least
wait, Swing Chip juice?
Yeah,
listening?
Said, you know, just they are confident coming in, and you can tell. Like
so she didn't say shit. She just came in here. She just came in here and to say she's shitting herself in my chat. Didn't tell Jack anything. He wanted Proud to talk shit. Well, we're zesty proud. We're zesty proud dog boys.
One of the craziest North American flex supports to touch the game, and it's
Proud should be able to say something, okay?
Going against Skewed and Vigilante, two very historic support.
Girl boss gatekeep. That's true.
In Skewed, scary stuff.
True, true.
But we are far from that now.
Yeah, a very scary double flex support opportunity for T1 if we ever
juice retention
or things like that. But RuPaul and Vega, you got the Overwatch League champion.
Look at this, dude. How many people fucking flew out to Saudi Arabia? These have to be Europeans, right? How many people fucking flew out to Saudi Arabia? Like, that's a crazy fucking flight. They had to. These have to be Europeans.
Both DPS duos from both sides that came in on their specialists.
Like, I'm seeing these crowd shots. And I'm like, what am I seeing here?
Making it to the big leagues. And T1 though are what the only
I saw speaking of flying, I saw like there was a Delta flight where like they hit an insane turbulence and the drink cart went flying and like the tank in Left 4 Dead throwing a car at you fucking hit like 20 people in the flight. That's like my biggest fear on the flight. Is like you're buckled in, you've done everything right, but then the drink cart's coming through, you hit a bit of turbulence, and that drink cart becomes a fucking like trebuchet projectile and ricochets around the room and kills me. That's like my biggest flight fear. That's my biggest fear on a flight. Yeah, because the concept of crashing is such a minuscule one. Obviously, my 8-brain's like, oh, you can crash, but like, my biggest fear is getting hit by a flying drink cart in turbulence. What about grizzly bears? They're not going to be on the plane, to my knowledge. I don't think they're allowed on there.
Good ban for T1 as a response. Liquid get rid of Sojourn.
Personally, I'd survive the crash. That's also why I don't ever pick a seat too close to the front of the plane, because the closer you are to the front of the plane, the more likely you are to die. You want to be in like the middle to back a plane, not front. That way the front half shears off, you're sitting there like this.
Well, the sim comp just kind of runs around it, and if you can
find yourself a good sim player.
That's the safest part because the pilot will try to save themselves. Nope. Repeatedly, the front part dies first. Front part dies first. Okay, because planes are part of the bourgeoisie. The planes themselves are like, I'm taking out the rich.
It doesn't really matter. Like, your ability to collapse on a backline is just so prominent with that sim. Looks like all the players
pilot propaganda. They want to save themselves.
In just a moment.
Viper and Donghak return to Egypt.
Also interesting, this is a very interesting matchup as well, T1 and Liquid, because there's no real meta here where I'm like, I think Liquid wants to put them towards. Because T1 can play, like Donghak and them are gonna be able to play everything that Infected can, and in fact probably better, much better. So there's no hope. What? Where the fucking super image. These games look fun. Drunk watching Breakfast Club, dude. Let's go. Anyone else drunk in the chat? Everyone.
And proud on your screen.
If you're drunk in the chat, let it be known. If you're drunk in the chat or digging in your butt, digging in your butt,
Crazy Raccoon with Zera on that old nightmare lineup was
then
a spectacle. It really was.
You can
Tracer. I've never seen.
Then represent.
Zera play
Represent, huh?
to that level of
I'm driving right now, drunk.
And if you can continue that, especially on a map like Busan, Team Liquid
I fully believe Infected has a better Ryan than Donghak. Okay, that might be very possible, but we're not gonna see any Reinhardt get played.
Let's get going.
And Zera's not stubborn on the
There's not going to be any Reinhardt fucking played. Despite the fact that his perk is actually like really fucking good. The perk where he like regens health faster when he puts up his barrier is actually an insanely good perk. My stream? My stream? My stream? And we're paused. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get some water then. I'm gonna get some water then. And I should probably also turn off the Preds. Turn the Preds off?
You have to put it on, mate.
I'm turning the Preds off. Something the esports community, the Overwatch esports community could ever do.
Fans in the crowd, of course. They've been doing very well in the club championship.
There we go.
It's worth keeping
get some water real quick.
On the chess, Magnus Carlsen taking home that 1,000 points for the team. So Team Liquid, any form of success, even making it to semi-finals, that's a whole lot of points towards that club championship.
Super important. Especially with the MLBB points that were just added on top, so
they're raking in the points actually.
Yeah, so this win would be huge for Liquid, but I think T1 are looking like the favorites in this, just based on the flawless performance they've had at EWC so far. But Busan Sanctuary will begin, and this is the T1 playground they have chosen.
Oh yes, let's get into it. No more pauses, no more delays. Your third quarterfinal of the day. And Vigilante skewed, they're going to be running a very fast backline. No shock here to see Donghak hover in that wrecking ball. They want to go hard, they want to go fast, and just maybe even clean up with another little 3-0.
Ooh, is Infected going to want to mirror this?
I'm back.
This is a matchup I've been looking forward to as the gates open.
Let's go.
Korean Hammond versus
ball? 2 balls?
Collapsing on these backlines. Look for
I mean, to be expected, it's a ball map.
You gotta force out of these.
It's a ball map.
The boop aways from skewed.
Anything else? Nope. It's pretty much exact mirror. Can we answer the T and just call it 1 versus L?
Very early drum take there.
The 1 leader match?
Zera kind of hanging around in the back as well. Didn't want to force himself up too early on, waiting for Infected to maybe create some
digging in your balls, twin. So true. So true. You're spitting though? Many people have been saying this.
And your Tracer player to gun someone down. A quick cap there.
Okay, first cap. T1 just like pressure the fuck out of Infected, who took a little bit too much damage in the beginning. This is, I'm gonna be honest, I will say, this matchup, like the Freya, Tracer, Ball, Lucio, Kiriko lineup, this has to be one of the most annoying comps to play into, in general. Like as a mirror. Okay, Proud goes down. Infected gets 2? What the fuck? Didn't even get to see. I didn't even see that fight. Didn't even get to see the fight. The fight entirely happened off screen. All my fucking major characters and plot lines developed off screen.
very
Didn't see
much
shit.
lower than Donghak, but they all got healed up. RuPaul will be ahead of the Kitsune Rush as a result, and Team Liquid will manage to steal the lead back.
Wish I had seen that fight. Not gonna lie, wish I had seen that fight because I really wanted to see how the fuck that engage happened.
Some pressure here for Proud as Infected lurks.
I don't think this is that scary of a game for T1 because T1 should be good at this comp. They played plenty of ball in the past. Everyone can play these heroes like really well. I do not find this to be a particularly scary composition for them. Dude, Proud is getting fucked. Dude! Tree is doing a really good job marking Proud. Like, Proud was repeatedly getting owned. And Vigilante didn't want to like turn to heal because they were getting like some AoE heals. For Suzu, Donghak dies. Wait, this is actually okay. I mean, they got a cap. They got a cap for free here, so Liquid's like playing kind of like let's back up. Let's give cap when possible. This beat's so far away. They're so far away with this. What the fuck? I guess Vigilante still has rush, so that's fine. Proud is getting marked again by Tree. Dude, Tree's having a fucking incredible performance. I'm not gonna lie. Tree is actually playing like some perfect Freya right now in this composition because he's constantly marking Proud and they're just staying alive. However, the problem is they've had no point pressure for Liquid, so T1 is doing a really good job of just killing backline. Back in my days, we had to watch games through the radio. Everyone in the Avast chat, like one big family, gathered around the radio in the 1940s to hear like the Pearl Harbor bombing. Like everyone, we have like 1,000 people gathered around one big radio in the living room. And I'm coming through all crackly like, is it like the radio crackle?
This is classic control right now.
Oh! Okay, Proud. Holy fuck. Damn, this is actually a really good round, even though the Liquid hasn't capped again. The thing is, oh dude, Zest is fucking, he's farming. Nice. Okay, it was looking a little dicey there a moment, but Proud and Zest. It's so important for your Freya. Your Freya literally just has to be hitting marks on the squishies, like has to be hitting the right clicks and the bolts, or else you're just gonna lose. And I think Proud, a little slow to start out, but definitely winning. So back in my day, I was always on auto. I was never on auto.
Kind of tough to get these beginning frags.
Proud didn't do anything. That's literally not true. Proud he fucking kills Tree here. He puts a shit ton of damage so they can so Zest is able to follow up. Now don't get me wrong, Zest and Donghak probably had the better round, but I'm highlighting Proud because they lose that round if Proud doesn't start farting, doesn't start hitting squishies, doesn't start digging his butt twin. Probably just a two sims plus an Orisa. Classic stuff. Oh no, okay. I guess they're just simming for the TP. That's fair. That's fair.
Same kind of comp though. Again,
why are you so anal today? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm the proud owner of the world's one and only digging in your butt twin Labubu Dubai chocolate matcha latte. I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
Does not work out one bit.
I gotta stop, man. I'm sorry, the brain rot's in me. The brain rot's in me. I did see the blackface Labubu and they've canceled her. What the hell? Dude, Liquid are just giving up every cap for free. Liquid have literally done, okay, well, that'll help if you just kill Vigilante.
If your team Liquid, Tree goes fishing from across the map and
you're 30, man? Only in my actual age, but if you think about it, if I was Korean, I'd be 31. If you think about it. Okay, well then return because they had no Vigilante, T1 can contest. They're trying to play high ground here. They can't find anything. They just gave you a jacket? Well, they also gave me a hat. I was wearing the hat last broadcast, but I'm not wearing it today because I wanted to go berries and cream mode with my hair. They have the gigantic rush advantage. They just win. I mean, that's okay for T1. This is okay for T1. They got a first cap. Get a rush out of RuPaul early. You should put it on. No, I'm thinking I'm going berries and cream mode today. I'm gonna be saying yes, my lord, in the royal court. I'll be saying yes, my lord, and then I'll try to be like entering the courtroom, and like two of the guards will cross their halberds in front of me, so then I can't get in. and they'll say halt. What is your business here? Oh my fucking god, dude. Tree. Okay, Tree is like, I will say, Tree is marking the fuck out of Proud so far on the Freya matchup.
Tree is getting the edge over Proud.
Avast, can you reopen the Preds? I wasn't here to Pred Liquid. No. In fact, guards, cross your halberds in front of them. Don't let them into the chat. Guards, put your halberds in front of that chatter so they can't get in. Oh my god, holy miss. Okay, it's fine. They got the mark. That's fine. They're gonna beat them through. Still, that's a lot of cap time for Liquid here.
Infected is going to use this Terror Surge. Just go for a reset, bank 4 ults.
It's a lot of cap time, considering that RuPaul's already 60 to another fucking rush. T1 has to play kind of like a perfect ult economy in this situation, because if Liquid wins with like one support ult, then they're kind of in a really fucked spot. We need the halberds emotes. That's true. Anyone know a halberds emote on 7TV? Anyone know any halberd? We'll take a spear as well. Okay, this is 0 touch of point. There's the early rush. Dude, this is so bad. Infected has like Fortify and Spin and Javelin Spin, so he's out. Hello, Kitty. So gonna go early to force the beat. So if they've at least forced the beat. Oh, they kill Tree. Wait, and Proud's doing a good job of just trying to get away from everything. The movement is real. Kitty, you gotta get the hell out of the way. You gotta get the hell out of the way. Get the hell out of the way. Can't see. Nice. Okay, that was actually. I mean, they're safe. They're safe. They're safe. Okay, that was actually the best possible fight for T1 because they used their support ult, forced the beat, and won the fight. Because the thing is, if RuPaul stays alive long enough to drop the rush and then they lose, they're probably fucked. Yeah, they definitely need to change her perk where she gets the extra dash. I agree. That's one of the biggest problems with Freya. Because her movement is like too ridiculous. They had the fucking Suzu. They had the Suzu Vega. Vega down. Tree down. Or not, rather not Vega down, but Tree down. Okay, Kitty. Over there. Thank you. Okay. And there's map, baby. Korea Redemption. Hashtag TWinK. Hashtag TWinK. T1 says, Crazy Raccoon, we got this. Spent the day touching grass, getting food with friends. Did you perhaps get any, like, matcha lattes with Dubai chocolate in them or something like that?
I was a bit worried about the hit scan matchup, how that was going to do.
Was the grass, like, on the wall with, like, a neon sign saying, like, hashtag eat it or something?
Just dodging all the aggression that was coming his way. Floating in the air like a butterfly, but
it's actually Fleta? Yeah, dude. It's actually Fleta. They're hitting me with, they're stoning me. They're hitting me with giant limestone blocks. They're stoning me in the town square. That is my stream. What is Dubai chocolate, bro? Bro doesn't know about Dubai chocolate.
They continue to kind of maybe pivot towards the Symmetra a little bit.
Kitty, I just need you to sit down. Kitty, I need. She won't sit down. She won't fucking sit down. Milord, this emote may be up the par. Let's take a look. We have the Milord. Milord is nice. What's this one?
From the rest of your team, but there needs to be a coordinated pinch from all sides.
A booba.
Once he's, looking for packs, you're not running a Brigida, so you're kind of off on your own.
Shit. Don't add that. It's going. It's in. I'll add a Milord though. I like a Milord. I'll add a Milord. Why not?
Very chaotic comp and game type.
Have some self-respect. Have some self-respect, huh? You come to watch a Twitch streamer for their self-respect? That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me. I have in my collection the one and only Abubu. The one and only Abubu. T1 Abubu.
Carried them, dragged them to success. Been around the game.
He never looks at my links. Almost all of your links are related to pornography. Why would I look at your links? Your links are all pornography related.
Where are we going to go to now?
This legit might be the lowest point of your life. No, no, not true at all.
On their bans also.
Not true at all.
They've revealed some of the map pool that they've liked when they
The lowest point of my life
Crazy Raccoon. They chose Shambali Monastery,
was when I was interviewing for jobs post NRG in California, and I did 5 rounds of interviews with a crypto gaming company for a dog shit stupid company, and then they ghosted me after the final interview.
Of course, during the regular season,
For a company that's fucking, that was stupid as hell. That was like the lowest I've ever been in my life.
Whether you want to
By far.
try and force the Brawl Mirror, although Mechabase did go T1's way.
Skill different.
And then what bans do you want to ensue?
Lowest point so far.
For T1, Sojourn's off the
The
table
lowest point so far. That's true.
Just TL, you're probably not.
I don't think there's any map here, by the way, that I think I would be. I think Liquid are going to take them to that are better or worse for T1. Like T1's map pool and T1's hero pool, I just don't think this is like a tough matchup because T1 is like a super all-around team. They're not like Crazy Raccoon, which has like a very distinctive style they want to play, or even Falcons.
It would be quite
like I just don't. The T1, in my opinion, is probably like the strongest team in this meta. Not sponsored, by the way, but I do think like T1 overall going into this had the best bets. Alongside Crazy Raccoon, if they had like just played really well, which they, you know, unfortunately they got kind of rolled because they did not play that well and they didn't really know how to adapt.
I think you should be hitting the flex.
And by rolled, they lost in a map 5 to a team that's like really good at sim. What is this? What is this? Okay.
Oh my god.
Nah, Twisted Mind's best team in this meta? No. T1 is. Because T1 can play every comp. Crazy Raccoon can't, nor can Twisted Mind. Twisted Minds is really good at this meta, though. I think them and OWCS, if they win, I wouldn't be shocked because they're really, really good at the meta. But Tree? But I do think that T1 has a better grasp overall. They have a more, they can play more comps. A boo-boo Dubai chocolate dig in your butt to win matcha latte, so true.
This work to bring success to his team. And what will be the answer for T1?
Have you seen the Overwatch Trades beta test? What the hell is this? Welcome to the OWCS stock trading game. Stock trading?
Faker thumbs up.
It's back? Excommunicado? We have stocks again?
Even 1% on T1, I'd
we have stocks again?
if I were on the desk.
Oh, let's fucking go. Stocks are back.
And
stocks are fucking back. This is huge. What is it? Look at this Team CC price. What is this? What is this? What is this Team CC price?
T1.
What the fuck?
Yeah, T1 have scouted that.
I mean, this shit is. No one's buying Team CC at this. It's just new Hoot. New Hoot GG.
Orisa, that's the one I'm looking for. And so definitely expecting the Orisa to Donghack Zest.
I mean, you aren't. No, I'm not.
Proud. Probably gonna stick to the Freya.
Hoot.gg, unfortunately, will always go down in infamy because unless this site also puts any sort of price protection, someone's gonna like manipulate the meta extremely hardcore by buying by doing like a Trump coin rug pool. Like who is the team that they did the insane rug pool in?
Yeah, this
on Hoot.gg.
So deadly on this map too.
You know what I'm talking about?
The brawl, of course, of
yeah, I know. Minor speaking error. Minor speaking error. Was it Valiant?
Rams, Orisas, etc.
I think it might have been Valiant, where there was like the Valiant incident of like 2022 or whatever, or 2021.
A lot of teams.
It was either 2021 or 2022, I think, where Valiant like literally, like it was like a ridiculous like trade on them.
Shambali Monastery playing a little differently. Very different topology of the map.
So should be seeing
2022.
Orisa mirror if I had to imagine, and Tree is really like the Cassidy on this, just a kind of death ball.
Jaws almost said Shambolic Monastery.
That they much prefer compared to the Lucio Bap of the other side.
Oh fuck. When you head over to the Shambolic Monastery.
Yeah, Cassidy's so good in the Orisa comps because the amount of consistent damage you can do.
Tuning into an Avast
Of
stream.
course, you charge a lot of railgun shots, but Cassidy just hitting their head over.
What would you do if Calgary was hit by a massive Labubu asteroid? Wait, there Calgary mentioned? Calgary mentioned?
See if they can keep this up and even
one of the most popular places in Canada.
Choice of map where you gotta
everyone
give
loves it.
to Team Liquid too. They have been
T1's up 33% today, as they should be. They should be up 100%. I think T1 should be valued at like Nvidia levels. T1 should be should be essentially the world economy on that stock
Of
website.
Team Liquid coming here.
You say, you know, taking the chance to gain number 5. They just got.
We should be seeing Nvidia level pricing.
Some less credit.
The best city in Canada easily, some might say. No, some might not say that. Well, some would say that. Some would say that, but unfortunately, they would be people that wear Blue Lives Matter shirts at Disneyland.
Extremely strong.
Some people would say that, but they'd be people wearing Blue Lives Matter shirts at Disneyland. So that's there are some people that would say that.
T1 versus Team Liquid. Can T1 just keep their undefeated streak alive?
Not all of them, but some.
There is no lower bracket. So the team
But some for sure.
After this. Or can Team Liquid just
Dude, what if they made an Albertan Labubu and they call it the Albubu instead of the Abubu? They call it the Albubu. Thoughts? Albertans in chat.
T1 already got to crush some
Albertans
Gs,
in
and
chat?
Did you see Vega's face? I think.
He had the little smirk.
A little smirk, and he had a microscope.
Are you
on
saying
that
blue
hydraulic
lives don't matter? The only blue lives that matter to me are blue Pikmin.
There's a defense here, so yep, Zera on the
Okay, those are our most valuable blue lives. Blue Pikmin are our most valuable blue lives, and we need to save. We need to keep them. We need to keep them safe and protected.
Yeah, the Kiri versus Bap. That was going to be the different flavors here with a lot of speed and aggression that comes out of the Kiri, but the poke and
Plus
able to take advantage of the longer.
Dude, I saw there's a Pikmin like Terrace Cafe in Japan, and every time I see shit in Japan, I'm like, bro, they love Pikmin. They know what they're doing over there. Oh, no pick off. Little just cheeky widow, little cheeky widow. Little cheeky widow there. And now we're playing Orisa Sim. However, T1's playing BAP while Liquid wants to play Kiriko. Interesting. I like the Venture Van here as well. I think the Venture Van's good when you're playing into the Sim. Makes sense. And they really want to force the infected like Orisa Ram. So Dong can't play any hazard, which I think is fair. Dude, Japan, they're Pikmin pilled, and I love that for them. Oh, this is good poke. This is really good poke. Okay, so this cast comp has a big issue. YouTube thumbnail with like big red text. This cast comp has a big issue for Liquid. This is a good put. The problem with the Cassidy comp here and the Orisa is that when you're playing Cassidy like Kiriko, you're so dependent on finding an initial pick, because if you play like the long poke fight here, you're just gonna lose to the lamp and to all the right clicks, especially because like Crowd should be able to just get to your backline and poke your squishies really easily. The cast comp is like mega reliant on finding the aggression, and unfortunately Liquid just kind of sat there. It became a stagnant pool of water. This is why you should never drink from stagnant pools of water, from stagnant liquids. You might get, you know, a dysentery of some sort. You might die. You streaming the 4th game today too? Yeah, I gotta stream. I'm streaming all the game, pretty much all the games for the rest of the day. Yes. TPs are good. Just gets another. Yeah, they're pounding. They need to probably get off this cast comp. They need to get off this cast comp. Liquid actually, well, actually, Liquid stay on the cast comp. Actually, what am I saying? Liquid stay on the cast comp, please. Dig in your stagnant pool of water to it.
Infected ended, but he had all the cooldowns. Javelin spin gold. There's so much.
Like, I think the comp is fine. It's more so just into the BAP Freya. It's really hard. So you need to be hitting like ridiculous rotations.
That decent costed them.
Infected just jumped out window, ran towards the front line. I mean, he's got
control lucky.
Of the payload right now, but once again,
can I have one of your slops? I'm all out. Honestly, I have so many. I've not had any in like over a week now due to my ongoing stomach issues, which have been slowly somewhat getting better, because I might have an H. pylori infection. I'm not sure. Terra Surge. Oh, that's a good Terra Surge. That's a really good Terra Surge. And it got 0, which is like humongous. So they won't have the wall. Okay, but they get one. However, I think this Freya is about to go sicko mode on them. Yeah, I mean, it just breaks down here because they don't have any extra damage. Yeah. Stomach issues, didn't know I was watching a Super TF stream. Honestly, I almost never have stomach issues. So that's why it was so shocking to me that I got some. I ate a piece of pizza after I watched Superman, and my stomach literally exploded. And my friend was fine, so it's probably not food poisoning. Because we had the same pizza, we split it. Lady in the Tramp style. They already forced Suzu too. Dude, okay. And the other problem too is they're taking so much damage early, and so they're using Susan,
Delicious off angle here.
which is like one of the all are like really bad points. And they're just gonna run away because they have amp. They have amp. Look at this. Look at this shit. They're out. They're gone.
Saving everything.
Uh-oh. Wait, Vigilante's fucking dead? Wait, Vigilante's fucking dead? Okay, well, they got Vigilante. But that's 2 ults. That's 2 ults for Liquid there. They use Rush and
They are
Terracer.
C9ing though. They are C9ing still. All good. Okay, the Sim's back. There's a lot of
Go
speed,
woke,
there's a
get
lot of
tummy
movement with the
issues?
teleporters, so, yeah.
This is so fucked
I'm
up.
sure no one in the audience had a heart attack.
Me slightly, but team
Cart? I saw, yeah, there was some good cart presence, but they weren't going to cap. There's no way Liquid would let them cap. It would have been such a beef.
Every second counts as T1 already teleporting.
Wait, they're going for the gaming for hope flank? Sorry, no, they're not. I mean, they're going for a normal flank to not have to take a bunch of extra damage here.
Defensive fight here off the sim barrier so that Tree can get off a safe dead.
I heard Zinc fixes that. I'm pretty sure Zinc just gives you massive loads. So I think you're just trying to load max me.
Looks like they're gonna suffice to just swing with the window.
How does Zero get caught there? They have no wall.
Look at that. Teleporter.
There's no way Zero gets caught. Oh, that's so brutal. And they had to beat so early too. I don't know why we're boloing infected though. Well, I guess it prevents infected from. I guess they're just gonna just kill him because they have max charge beam. Okay, I like the idea. Actually, they cap. They just cap behind it. Bro, T1.
Minutes is Liquid there. Fortunately, lose Zera so early. They also
Oh my god. That I was like, why Bola shot the Orisa, but I see it now. It's because Zest had charged, had a fully charged primary beam. They're like, let's just Bola and kill infected. That's actually fucking good comms. Good comms. Good comms. I'm sorry, North America. You've come up against our overlords. Faker is watching from his penthouse.
Yeah, still a little bit weak, not compared to like a Ryan shield, for example, but
That's a beat.
I bet he's quivering in his
Get what is happening? Oh, he TPs again, gets speared. Okay.
He does end up getting away, but not for much longer, I don't think.
And he goes down. Okay. Point of view, you are a giant sea tuna.
Oh man,
And I'm out in my fishing boat in international waters. Why isn't Carpe in the stream? That's a great question. I don't think I ever had a really conversation with Carpe my entire time in Overwatch League stuff. Like, I saw him smoking out in front of the arena once, but I don't think I really talked to Carpe.
Insane wall from T1 as well.
Okay, they have that, they force that, but the Bola is going to put a bunch of pressure on Infected, so we can't push right now. RuPaul's dead, it's over. That's it. Dude, Vigilante with the fucking window. Oh my. That's a 2-minute cap on Shambolic Monastery. That shit is fast. What does the D1 and B2 mean?
This Liquid never initiated a fight on their
What are you looking at?
Like, kind of being overly patient. They had the Kitsune Russian 1 fight. They had to chase T1. Almost all the
Are you talking about the groups? Talking about the groups? Their seeds? Do they say that? I think they say it on the top. It's probably the groups.
The barrier from Vega.
It's probably just the group. Yeah, people are saying the group placements.
It was really tough, and then Liquid.
Because there are 4 groups.
So RuPaul can't easily escape when he's feeling the pressure. So
I think this was a major comp misstep from Liquid here because they're playing a comp that's meant to be rushing, and they at no point rushed. They at no point had like a engagement that was really good. And Zera kept on getting caught on Sim to where they didn't have wall when they really needed it.
We'll see if Team Liquid, T1.
Are they rushing or dragging? Not quite my tempo, ZP. Not quite my tempo, ZP, I would say.
Same comp here for T1.
They're in fact dragging instead of rushing.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of early damage, early picks.
They're in fact very much dragging.
Click from Zest as well. Straight take aim shot. You're dead. There's not really much else you can do. Maybe Tree has roll, little damage reduction kind of thing.
This is, I mean, offense is like a little bit more naturally suited to their composition because you have to fucking attack. And they're gonna, but I do think this is gonna be, I just think BAP on this map is really, really good for comps like this. If you have like if you have a good BAP sim, oh, well,
yeah, okay.
Trade Tree.
Everybody just spamming that corner.
When I have excess lumber and civilization, and I want to get some luxury resources.
I was gonna say they'll never expect second Widow, but yeah, Tree swaps back and that was late to the party. He's gonna need some help from RuPaul.
True's 1 HP. Okay.
Okay, so they managed to hit the T. They managed to hit the, and they got a flank going. They get a flank going here. There's actually a good split from Liquid.
Take a little bit of time.
Pretty good split from Liquid. Okay, it's working. They've done it. They have finally made a rush happen. Not that I'm necessarily happy for T1 losing here, but for T1 losing the fight, but oh, that's literally exactly what Liquid has to be doing here. They need to be getting in their face, Twin, digging in your face, Twin, and then also having a split.
How are they gonna have a good zoning tool? I like how Vigilante is the one who earned basically point
Amazon sponsored event where the trees keep getting killed. Something like Orisa's ass. No, Orisa is not ass. Ram is really good, but Orisa is very much good still. Especially with Terra Surge on this map. I think Terra Surge is very strong. Especially if you can do like Terra Surge Bola.
He's going to throw it in almost instantly here as soon as people try.
Oh, Vigilante's getting pressured again. This is another good TP. There it is. This is it. See, and that's why Orisa's great when you get something like that going. Oh! Power the high ground. Is it enough? No, Zero's so charged. Okay, Liquid, the offense. The offense is good. They're splitting really well with Zero's TP here, which is what they have to do here, because if you don't have the extra barrier from the Ram, the Orisa's a little bit less good at zoning compared to Ramatra. Like she doesn't have the extra zoning capability, even though obviously the Javelin spin is like solid. You don't have like a repositional shield or the Vortex to help catch people.
To try and outrace T1, that's gonna be the big thing.
Clanker lovers in chat.
To improve their macro, at least that was the defense that fell, and he gave up the big time bank as a result. But Team Liquid,
oh my god, dude, Proud is getting caught so fucking. By the way, I know everyone's already complained about this, but holy fuck, is the Ramatra Vortex like minor perk so strong? I believe it's the minor perk, right? It's not a major. The Ramatra fucking perk for Vortex is so oh, it's the major perk. That's right. Sorry, it's the major perk. It's so fucking strong.
The second headshot for those picks.
The detonation perk is so fucking good. Did I see the War of the Worlds new movie trailer? Yeah, it looked like fucking dog shit. It looked like, and it had Ice Cube, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't ever want to see Ice Cube. So, okay, so they're gonna rush on the off angle. This wall is really good. They can just play around the wall. This is why this Symmetra moment. Symmetra moment. Terra Surge. Tough. Where's the split here? Okay, Zest is on the off angle, recovering some shields, but they have Annihilation. They're so split here. Get it! Get the TP turret! Get it! Get the TP! They can't touch. Can they? It's not enough. Oh, wait, it's enough. It's enough. Dog's back. They have Bola. Wait, this is actually humongous. Get him out of there. Oh! Oh my god, huge hold, actually. Infected was so low post-fight that they just weren't able to keep card control. Wait, that's actually gigantic. The problem now is they're stuck on fucking Doomfist into the... But I guess also Infected came back on Ball, so... I'd honestly rather take the Doomfist on this point, if I'm being completely real with you. Did they not hit the Suzu on Infected? Because that's actually like that's a fucking map winning or map losing option, because the thing here though is that since Vega has beat, it's gonna be a really hard fight. Imagine if Donghack like Ajax's Vega. If Donghack Ajax's Vega, because Vega is the most Ajax worthy support in this, I'm gonna say it. He's good, but he fucking Ajaxes. He has bad beats. Okay, he doesn't. Wait, Donghack's pounding. No, they've got pack. Oh, they got pack. Yeah, okay, that's it. They're capping. They're capping. They just had support on.
Just struggling to kill Tree. It's taking him a long time to do so. He's gonna punch, gets on.
I mean, Donghack can delay, but unfortunately, it's not enough. Donghack will die. Well, I mean, okay, so they have a ball. Wait, they could win this. There's turrets here. They could win. Wait, they're winning this. The recon has happened. Holy fuck, Symmetra moment. Okay, actually incredible stall from Donghack. Wait, Kayla's here. Kayla, everyone, Kayla, hit Kayla with a limestone brick, perhaps, or a happy anniversary.
Respawns come in. 3 are alive. T1 stalled that. That should have been a Team Liquid fight. That is insane. But you got
Kayla.
Surely this is the fight for them.
Peak Sparkle, perhaps.
Don't hit me with a brick.
Look, T1.
You don't get it. You're just not getting it.
They got a sound barrier too. Team Liquid can have a
oh wait, that's actually fat fucking damage on Zero early. I don't think this beat's gonna win you the fight, but it really was not that good of a beat. I don't even think they really didn't. Wait, they lost a pick. Wait, what the hell? Wait, what the hell, Leon? What the hell, Berry? Why the fuck is Skewed here? Wait, Skewed is in spawn. Skewed's in spawn, man. They're gonna have double support ult and they have mines. I mean, there's a lot of big ults for Liquid.
This fight is the fight they need to win, but they have to deal with this wall first. Free already backing all.
Why do I sound higher pitch? Sorry, I started estrogen. I started
estrogen
estrogen in voice training.
A lot of space and breathing room, in all honesty. Yeah,
30 seconds. Do they know? Oh, they know. That's big. Wow, that's a good find. They knew Proud was fucking trying to get into their back door. They knew he was going for the. He was hitting him from the back. They had their no support ults here for T1.
They have to touch the point. Donghak does end up going in and close to this meteor strike, so he can stall out for a little bit.
They got a touch. Donghak's gonna get meteor strike. They got a touch. They got a touch. Well.
They don't get back to the point.
I mean, they got 2 ults out of Liquid, and they got a lot of time off the bank, so really not that bad. Lucky, want to pass some HRT to the homie? Some homie, dude. When your friends aren't responding to your text messages to hang out, so you got to hit them with the HRT, the homie replacement therapy. Is that anything? You got anything going there? -2? Damn. The -2? Okay, well, good to know. Why is Donghak staying on fucking... I don't think they need to stay on Doom anymore. They could definitely play, like, a counter Ramatra or something. But I guess it's working. I guess if you're taking fights in the hallway, Doom's still pretty good. Doom's, like, really good for, like, a TP punch situation where you, like, split them and then you go for the TP. Nice. I guess Doom could actually kind of fucking pound. I guess into the sim as well for the punches. So I could see it. It's not like, I guess it's not like customary, but yeah, it works. Let Donghak have his fun. I mean, honestly, it's a good pick. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of like, it kind of functions as the Venture a bit in terms of like just the displacement playing to the sim, but you just don't see a lot of teams play it. I guess it works against, yeah, it's true. It did work against Twisted Minds. Taking the fight. They see, dude, that once again, Freya perks. My Freya perks allow me to see people that are low through walls, so I have constant perfect knowledge. I have fucking Sova Dart at all times. I have goddamn Sova Dart. I mean, it doesn't matter because they won. That's good. We need that. T1, baby!
The STC overtime is here, but does anybody
I've been trying to explain what a white boy primal is to your boyfriend.
T1 match point.
Tell your boyfriend it's kind of like if you show up to like the mathalon, you know, and then like you show up to like the, you know, the Olympic mathalon, and then like it's like they have the America team, like 4 of them are Asian American and 1 is a white guy. 1 is like a white guy with like Polish background. Kind of the similar vibe. Thoughts of going shirtless when T1 wins? Well, guess what's under the shirt?
Liquid had map choices.
Yeah.
But no answer.
It fits the color scheme, but
an unkillable Demon King on the T1 organization. That's an unkillable Doom King in Donghak.
I got a bull bitch. Yeah, the Suzu miss really did fuck them that hard because like if Infected lives on that push on second, they get the cap and they probably have like 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes for last point. Where can I get that shirt? I think I got on like Redbubble. I think I got on like Redbubble. Dude, T1, they're fucking meta. They are so... This is what I'm telling you guys. T1 has such a good broad depth of the meta read right now. A huge portion because Donghak has become like the actual fucking new... Donghak is new someone. Like, it's not that like someone is necessarily washed. It's more so that Donghak has now assumed the mantle. Donghak has assumed the mantle of being the Hyperflex tank for Korea. I think their comp loses to EU's. Bro, they're just going to play the same comp, man. They'll just play the damn... They're playing essentially the same sim comp and shit. There is no... The EU comp is not like... It's just fucking sim. It's like sim and Sojourn. I'm telling you, T1's clearing. They're clearing. And who knows, Falcon, people are still rating Falcons really highly, but I think Falcons they could obviously still pop the fuck off. I just don't think they have the mandate of heaven right now. I just don't get the mandate of heaven here. I'm gonna do a quick dole while we wait. But actually, I'm gonna look at the rest of the OW Trades website. What's the leaderboard looking like here? Shiro, what is this? Shiro has more money than has ever existed in the history of the universe on the current OW Trades website. Incredible shit. Dude, I need to make an account for this. They should call it the OWDL Trades website, though. Have you guys considered that? The OWDL Trades? This is Banjo-Kazooie. I don't remember which one, though. I'm gonna go Banjo-Kazooie. There we go. Okay, so it's Banjo... Is it Banjo... Is it Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts? I don't know. It's fucking Banjo-Tooie. Fuck. It's Banjo-Tooie. There we go. Give us a factal. What is this? Rank the top 5 most expensive US state servers to buy a house. Okay, top 5? I mean, how do I do this? Do I just hit things? Okay. After you get to the color tile, okay, so I see. I'm gonna go Hawaii, California. I think it goes Hawaii, California, New York, probably. I'm gonna go New York. Massachusetts is probably up there. I have a hard time believing it wouldn't be. Fucking West Virginia. I don't think it's gonna be West Virginia. And then it's Colorado. I feel like it's gonna be Colorado, Florida, or maybe like Washington D.C. or something, or Vermont even. I'm gonna go Florida and see what happens. Submit. Okay. Damn. Really? The number 4 is in the ranking, but in the wrong place. So I don't have any of them in the right spot. So I'm gonna go California then first. So let's do California, Hawaii, maybe Massachusetts. So New York is not in the top 5? Is that in medium home prices? Really? New York isn't? New York is not in top 5? That seems kind of crazy to me. I'm gonna go Massachusetts in as 3. Then, and Florida's not in there either. So I'm gonna go, in that case, Vermont and Colorado, maybe? I'm gonna do Vermont and Colorado and see what happens. Okay, so it is California, Hawaii, 1 and 2. I thought Hawaii was number 1, to be honest. So Massachusetts is 5. So it goes California, Hawaii, Massachusetts is 5. So what are the middle? I'm gonna go maybe Washington, D.C. and Maryland? Surely Texas can't be in the top 5. Surely Texas can't be in the top 5. Even though Texas is way more expensive, it can't be Texas. Could also be Alaska. But I'm gonna go Washington, D.C., Maryland, Massachusetts. I can't believe if this is true that any of those, I think Massachusetts would be high as fuck. Okay, so Washington, D.C. is 3rd. What the fuck? Who's 4th? Is it? Oh, it's probably Washington. It's probably Washington, isn't it? It's probably Washington because everything's expensive as fuck on the West Coast now. It has to be Washington. Oops. Yeah, okay. Damn, I honestly thought Massachusetts would be way higher. I would truly believe that that Massachusetts would be way higher. I also thought New York, but I guess if no one's buying houses, if they're not buying houses or something, they're just renting.
We're going to Colosseo as we see
You can view the data. I don't need to.
And then Team Liquid banning.
What made you guess Colorado? It's gotten expensive there, and it's like a relatively popular state. So I had Colorado in my mind before Washington D.C. honestly, but logically I should have had Washington D.C. ahead of it. And Florida's also had like an insanely ridiculous inflation of the housing market on the south of Florida. Like South Florida in particular's housing market is fucking exploded. When I was there, so like the GM of our CDL team bought a house there for like $400,000, which wasn't cheap by mind you, but like it's like it's a relatively reasonable home price for a nice house in South Florida because it's a desirable area at times. And also it's expensive because of like the insurance and stuff. When he sold that house, when he left Misfits, that house in 3 years, mind you, 3 years, that house sold for like $900,000. 900K. That house went up $500,000 value in 3 years. With with not that many improvements at all. Literally $500,000. South Florida fucking was insanely exploded in price.
On this map was quite a while ago when it was against On-Site Gaming. They ran kind of a weird Junker Queen Genji situation there, so ignoring that.
I'd say that's the same, but I live in Canada, so true. Seeing the GTA home prices going from like in the past 10 years from a house going from like 200,000 to like $1.3 million.
Love doing it here. They love running Symmetra wherever, but it is going to be the Tracer Mirror Zest versus Zera, which went the way of T1.
What did they ban? So they banned Ram, which I think is a really good ban for this map actually, forcing Infected to play Orisa. And Dong's gonna play Ball. They're playing the Dong Ball dive into this Orisa comp, the Orisa Sojourn. Interesting, because Sim's been banned, so they've just forced essentially a brawl slash like a non-Sim brawl slash dive meta. And Zero's already dead. Okay, I think T1 have the mandate of heaven, unfortunately. I think Liquid are cooked. I think Liquid are cooked here. T1 are they might be cooked here. Liquid are getting boiled on the stovetop.
On the timing of the dives from T1 to attack from multiple angles, your communication structure has to be tight, and so far it's worked out for T1.
Pharaoh would be good here, and maybe Ryan pushing the cart. What is this? What is this bit? What is this bit you've been doing, Blue Virus? You get behind talking about Ryan Farrakhan. What is the bit here? What is the bit that I'm missing? He's spitting? I'm not sure. Why don't they just play Mei to freeze the ball? Are they stupid? So true. And get the Mei right-click perk to where it slows those that they hit as well, so you get extra slowing on the ball. Hello, Art. Joyous news for Connor that I got my peaches. That is joyous news. Art, everyone congratulate Art on getting her peaches. Her peaches.
While also dealing with
congratulate her on getting her peaches. This is over. I mean, it's not looking good because like they're just gonna mind a split and take another fight here. They've gone Malga mode. They've gone full Malga mode, and he's gonna die. I mean, it's not looking good.
This is looking dire right
it's
now.
Not looking good. Oh! Wait, it kills Zera.
Disgusting stuff.
Yeah. It is very huge, gigantic. That's game. When your Tracer player gets fucking pulsed all over them, that's game. Bro, they use Suzu so early too. RuPaul gets they're getting booped. The Dong hack's running through them. Dong's running through these hoes like Drano. Yeah, it's. Sometimes you're so millennial, it's hard to watch you. Okay, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about that? Do you want me to de-age myself? What do you want me to do about that? What? How am I able to change? How am I able to change that about myself? Do TikTok dance? I literally have done the dig in your butt twin meme for the entire first half of the stream, and everyone's like, "You're old. You can't do Zoomer stuff. You're old." Then I do old stuff. Everyone's like, "Wow, you're so old." What's the winning play here? How do I win? Here's how I lose. Here's how I don't win. Bro, I'm gonna this Malga thing is very unfortunate. I mean, it's already 100 meters. Like, Donghack is just, like, actually running all over them.
I'm not sure they're even expecting him to
Zest is just in the back line constantly. They've already done it. Okay, they've done a Swift Step. They've done a TP. They have over 100. I mean, we're at Avril Theorem, by the way. Avril Theorem is over. Avril Theorem is as it has been enacted. It is literally, it's at 102 meters to 0 with 6.5 minutes remaining. The game's done. The game's done. The game is done. The game is done, man. It's already now it's just to see if will Avril Theorem be stopped.
From Team Liquid, they're gonna reset in the mid. They've got ult, but now actually getting back from 100.
It is not done. It is done.
The Avril Theorem has been proven wrong at least once in this tournament, but
it's done, bro. Unless it would require another Avril Theorem upset, in which case we would have to reevaluate Avril Theorem as a law. As a theorem, I guess not a law, but rather a theorem. We'd have to reevaluate our entire scientific understanding of push. Okay, get caged, get caged. They've caged the Dong. They've put him in the chastity cage there. They locked him up. But look, that's one ult down. That's one ult down. Now we're at 30 meters. Now we're at 30 fucking meters. Guess what? Donghack's back. Oh, what do we have here? Double support ult. Okay, let's go trade all of our ults. Let's trade all of our ults, Twin. Here it comes. We're gonna trade all of our ults. And then they're still gonna be at 40 meters, so they're gonna have to get another 60 fucking meters and another checkpoint. Bola, so they're just gonna hide. They have forced both support ults. Skew's gonna get late beat. Skew's gonna get late beat. If they don't kill something soon, Skew gets late beat and it's over. Skew has beat. And there's the beat. Zest still dies though, but they're just gonna kill Tree here. Tree should get marked. Yep, Tree gets marked. Now they win the fight. Now they're gonna farm some more ult. Proud will get a Bola, and there's gonna be no support ult, so they'll force a Suzu at the very least for the next fight. And Infected's just like giving an insane amount of ult charge there. Vega's gonna die late. And look, where are they at? 43 meters. Where are they at? They're at 43 meters and they have mines and a Bola. I ask of you, with 4.5 minutes remaining, how do they possibly win this? Ryan is basically ball without grappling hook. You know what, this guy, we gotta get you coaching. We gotta get this guy, you need to start a YouTube coaching series.
And at this point, it's gonna be so hard for Liquid to fight through that.
We gotta get this guy coaching. They could be the next Jane. They could be the next Spylo. Maybe not. Jane's a little old school now. We gotta go Spylo mode. Could be the next Spylo. And there's the win off the mines. They're gonna get a pulse. So they have two options here to force the Suzu and then set up the dive with Donghack. Donghack could just like slam, force Suzu, then Bola. Donghack just takes these cooldowns. He's like, hey, I'm out of here. Peace, guys. Yep. We're at 120 meters. The new wizard yacht. Has Team Liquid considered jumping over the tables and beating T1 in real life? Donghack would put them in the dirt, unfortunately. Donghack would mess up Vega's perfect bone structure. He's a born street fighter. And Tree's getting isolated. Tree's getting isolated. They have to help him. Wait, why the fuck did Proud drop down there? Okay, well, Proud dropped into the Mauga. Liquid can win by pushing further than T1.
3 minutes and 119 meters in the bank.
Wait, this guy's onto something. I will say that's probably the best. That's one of the best possible scenarios for Liquid is that they didn't have to use any ults to win this fight. But the problem here is they still have to win like 3 more fights at least. And T1's gonna have every ult soon. So like all T1 has to do is just burn out ults with these fights. But the good news for Liquid is that they have enough time to where they don't necessarily have to commit. Wait, they dropped a rally from a million light years away. Wait, but the beat already happened. Wait, this cage is not good. This cage. Oh! Okay. Cage, High Noon is pretty good. Holy fuck. I mean, that's pretty nasty. But here's the problem here. Well, honestly, actually, that's really good for Liquid. T1 kind of fucked up their ults. T1 kind of fucking threw everything at that, and now they have literally nothing. Now, there is a lot of fights to go, but... Wait, he got booped by Donghack. Wait, Donghack booped him! Donghack booped him! Wait, they might have lived. A couple might have lived, but Donghack booped them. Oh no! Donghack fucking booped him. Oh, that's actually so sad. I mean, so they could test bot, kill one. Big stick, huge stick from Zest. He's gonna get 3. Oh my! Donghack's still alive too, so there's no way they lose. Oh my, Zest. Zesty Dong Boys has done it again. Well, I think that might have sealed the map, guys. I'm gonna be honest, Zest might have just sealed the map there. It was already sealed because it was 120 meters to like 0.
It just took a miracle for Treaty.
Dude, that's so fucking big.
With the 3K they needed to
I think the map was probably, but that's definitely sealed it. Fakest comeback I've ever seen. It's Admiral Theorem. Just because it had one exception, Admiral Theorem. It's just the truth. It's so hard to win if you're down that far. It's so fucking hard to win. Wait, Donghack's getting rolled. Wait, Donghack. My Donghack just got fucking rolled.
Stopping the momentum of Donghack as he was trying to roll through the rest of Team Liquid. Zera forced to recall.
It's a theory, not a law. Well, it's a pretty good theory. It's a very good theory, I'd say. Much like the theory of evolution, huh? The theory of evolution? So what? You're gonna tell me that what? We evolved from monkeys next, huh? Then why are they still here? Then why is Winston still here? Checkmate.
Nice touch there, just off the checkpoint, but it comes through anyway. A rush.
So you're saying it's a game theory? Yes, it's a game theory. I said it wasn't a law. I said it was a game theory.
Fancy footwork on the Lucio as this checkpoint will end up completing.
Checkmate isn't playing.
They get the bot moving once again, but this is
well, they got to rush out of RuPaul, and they're in last fight territory. This is theoretically losable. Oh, RuPaul's dead. Tree's dead. There's no Suzu. Oh, where the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Well, Donghack just sealed it. Vega doesn't even beat. Vega doesn't even get the beat. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. That'll do it. Fat dub. 777. Thank you for the tier 1. That's a 3-0. That's a 3-0, baby. Well.
Lost a single map yet. Team Liquid's key is crushed.
Hashtag T1K. Hashtag T1K, baby.
More hope here for North
T1, yeah, T1 literally haven't even, I mean, have they even fucking lost maps yet? Because that's a 3-0. T1 haven't lost a map yet, yeah, in this whole EVC, bro. Now, granted, they were in one of the easier groups because they played Sign and Gatos Guapos, but no, but Twisted Mind did lose to Sign. So that means that America's last hope is GK. Time to roll out the post-match win tweet. Wait, I need to see their. Where is their? Let's see. I need to see their. Let's see if they haven't posted anything yet. We gotta wait for them to post. I'm in fucking tears. Salt. Point of view, you are salt. EK's only got 1 NA player. Yeah, but they're a North American team because much like the Spirit of America, we've adopted them before we tell them to get out because we don't want them here for that long. In the current Spirit of North America. So think about that. Also, giant limestone block. Also, chat, can you put your halberds in front of that chatter? Can you cross your halberds in front of them so they can't enter the throne room? Drop a Lord moment, perhaps?
They're gonna be close. But T1 can just relax. Might not even need to watch the VOD back. Just
North America has been the weakest region to watch for a while. Even South America is better now. Good bait. I want you to go back to the bait workshop and work on that a little bit. Maybe work with some better bait posters. I think you have the right spirit, but you haven't quite gotten it down yet. You can do a little bit better.
First of all, congratulations. You are officially locked in for the semifinals. And
I gotta hear this interview here.
Quite frankly, your team hasn't broken a sweat. No team was able to push it. Do you feel like there is any team left in the tournament which can actually push you to the limit?
What a beautiful block of limestone. Thank you for showing me this. He just really appreciates masonry.
T1을 그나마 좀 상대할 만한, 좀 견제할 만한 좀 팀이 있다고 생각하시는지 궁금합니다.
아마도 저는 팔콘이라고 생각을 하고요.
That's my fucking proud.
I think the
Will you be streaming?
only
Yeah,
team
I'll
we
watch
can,
the rest of the games since I'm already live.
Maybe a sweat will be Falcons.
The T1 jersey are sweet, as are the jackets. Am I right?
All right.
And, huh? Wait, Twin Chip over here. Look, the jackets are so good.
Crazy Coons are out now as well. Do you expect to see Falcons, or do you think they might suffer a similar fate when they go up against GK? Do you think this is going to be the semifinal?
And the hat. Swing Chip, are you watching? And the hat. Swing Chip, my boss. Swing Chip, the hat and the jacket, they're both really good. They're both really good. This one, it's got my name on it. You can see.
대회는 저는 아직 모르는 거라 생각하기 때문에 그날 컨디션에 따라 정해지는 것 같아요. 아마 떨어질 확률도 있지 않을까 싶어요.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible because you don't know what's going to
How the hell did these frauds get so many sponsors? Okay, actually, my lord, can we get this guy? Can we take this guy to the local stoning yard? He hates me. What do you want, Anime Gamer Girl? What does the matter?
I know this is your first OWCS LAN event. Did you have any nerves coming into this one? Did your veteran
Halbert
teammates help you? Get through those nerves?
Perfect.
What do you feel right
Perfect.
now? What did you feel when you took to
That's what we're looking for.
That's
what we're looking for. Now we can do a my lord Halbert. What is tabby? What is this? Dog ate Dan's new heart?
I was never nervous. I think it felt like home.
What?
And I feel like home as well, and they felt like I didn't know.
What? Was this a real show? One Tree Hill? One Tree? This is real? One Tree Hill did this? What the fuck? That's crazy.
It is time to hear what Team Liquid has to say as they're standing by.
I saw also a clip from the Riverdale show.
You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I almost took away the most important part of this winner's interview.
Zoe forgot about the key crushing.
The key crush.
I saw a clip from Riverdale where it was like, I was like, I have to support my mom because we're struggling or something. There's a bunch of like shirtless guys on the roof of the high school or something, and the guy, one of the dudes turns to them who clearly is 30 years old and it says, "You haven't experienced the highs and lows of high school football."
We're just gonna take a step back and enjoy the moment.
And it's such a like funny fucking clip. It's such a funny fucking clip. They're in prison? It does not look like a prison. Why are they on the roof? Why is there so much like sexual tension in this key crushing moment? Well, have you experienced it? I have experienced the highs and lows of high school tennis and middle school football.
This is the first time I actually see him being a little nervous. And now, this time, we are heading over to Fancy for real, who's standing by with Team.
How the fuck did Crazy Raccoon lose? Have you heard of a sim meta? Have you heard of Symmetra before?
Thank you so much, Zoe. I am here
have you also heard of
for
Quartz?
exit interview after
Have you also heard of Quartz?
Group stage. They made it to the playoffs, but then their journey ended right here. You have the fans cheering for you. I first want to commend you for the amazing performance that you've had throughout the group stage. You guys were able to push the best team in the world, Crazy Raccoon,
run,
to
maybe
the
not.
limit in the group stage, and that mainly is credited to you.
Can't stop thinking of this part. What is this?
I mean, this was our first LAN together.
Come on.
Obviously, we didn't make Guangzhou, so I think there's really a lot that we learned from this, and it was our first international stage. I think there were a lot of big moments from us that show we can make it to the top teams. But there's just a few more things, and I think Sunny's the 2-1 as well. They had a really good gameplay for us. But I think really it shows that when we're playing at our best, like we can compete with anyone.
They fucking killed him!
Absolutely. I mean, you guys are the
They killed him! They killed Bob!
right now, and you're,
They fucking killed Bob the minion.
and veterans as well.
This is
But
so
you're heading
sad.
into stage 3 for
This is how I've been
OWCS
feeling
right
lately, I'm not
now.
gonna
What
lie.
do you think you guys are gonna do then?
See how the meta pans out for us. I think this meta in particular is like really changed things up. It's almost
This is how I've been feeling like the past couple days.
That's being played, and Lucio's so strong. But I think our team, our strength is we're so flexible, we can play anything. So I
Minion mode?
Absolutely. Well,
Alright, I'm not adding this one, though it is funny. I'm not adding this one because it doesn't serve any purpose for me. It doesn't serve any purpose for me, but I do think it's funny.
Liquid is at the top of the leaderboard. Is there anything that you want to say?
I do find it very funny. Add it? No. Guards, take them away.
Thank you guys for supporting us so much. I wish we could have gone farther, but I'm glad to have played our part in for EWC.
All right, thank you so much, Tree. We'll let you go now and back.
Thank
to
you.
the
Good work.
studio with Bucket.
All right, so our next match, by the way, if you guys aren't aware, we got one more match of the day. Next match of the day, Falcons GK.
That's another 200 points.
Falcons GK.
The most we've ever seen from a
The chat needs more useless emotes after the purge. We don't need any more useless emotes, okay? We got plenty of that. Is semis tomorrow? Tomorrow's the last day, I believe. Yeah, we do 4 matches tomorrow. There was 4 matches today, 4 matches tomorrow. It's semifinals and grand finals. So there's 4 matches happening tomorrow as well. And I will be live with that starting on the T1 match as well.
Tree after hitting the dab last night. He looked cursed. He was getting
Are the guards and the thralls the same thing, or are they separate entities? Some of the guards can be thralls, but not all the thralls are guards. So it's kind of just like depends if you're already a thrall or not, you know? I'm going to do a scrandle.
That is T1 playing their comfort game. They would love
I'm going to do a quick scrandle here.
Compositions like these.
Move my cam.
Was a wrecking ball specialist
as the sweat drips down my thralls. +2.
So when they're playing these compositions, they're feeling really good
+2.
Team Liquid, they didn't really
Let's
have
see.
A response. Again, we talked
Japan
about
stadium food mentioned. Yakisoba, stir-fried noodles with a beer, 7 pounds versus the pork and stuffing roll. I mean, me personally, I'm taking the Kyoto Sanga FC.
And also they dominated when it came to their signature composition, which is this Doomfist.
Here, you can't see shit?
I saw the
Sorry, there you go.
Well. Yeah, came out too.
I'm taking left. Price checking, it's 7 pounds. I told you, just listen to me. Will you guys just listen to me? Minced beef and aloo dosa looks pretty solid, honestly. Chicken and chips, slightly cheaper. But no joke, I'm taking the right.
Absolute beast on the wrecking ball, and that's going to be
I hate the British.
most likely defining for him.
I hate the
in most
fucking
of these
British.
games. But when he comes back fast, I mean, think about some of the really
What?
clutch moments.
Is this a whole bottle of wine? It's like a mini bottle. Pepperoni pizza with alcoholic drink, 15 pounds from the Crystal Palace. Pulled pork and beef sandwich with gravy, 3 sandwiches with pint of Stella. 3 sandwiches with a pint of Stella, 13 pound 50. 2 beers and 3 sandwiches for 13 pound 50 versus the pizza that doesn't even look that good. They do look dry as fuck, but I'm just dipping them in the beer. Don't care. I dip them in the beer.
You gotta think.
I dip them in the beer and I eat them.
Get even better throughout their career.
Yeah, I mean, Fleta,
Pizza and pepperoni, 9 pounds. Every time I see, so the thing is, I like margarita pizza. But every time I see these pizzas from Italy, it's just the meme of like, you know, like with the Italian guy on one side, the Italian Wojak, it's like, I burned out the pizza, puts like leaves all over it, and it's like Italian pizza, and then American pizza. Sir, we made you your perfectly round pizza with perfectly symmetrical toppings. It'll be $3. It'll be like $8. Here you go. You guys know the meme I'm talking about, where it's like those Italian soy jack versus the American Domino's soy jack. It's essentially just that image. Here, maybe it's this. Is this the one? Yeah. It's this one. Authentic Italian pizza. Let me move my cam. Authentic Italian pizza, unsliced, random leaves, probably taken from a bush outside or something. Expensive, uneven sauce. Mamma mia, I'm burning the pizza. American pizza, Domino's, perfect round base, lots of cheese spread throughout, cooked to perfection, delivered in under 30 minutes. Enjoy your pizza, sir.
I was gonna say, you're not on my desk.
Oh,
go
man.
home after this, so make it 4 for 4 and correct predictions. Who wins this next game? How many games?
I don't say you think this all the time. Dude, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength, because that is exactly what I was thinking about when I was thinking this. The thing that's crazy, though, is that I would still rather eat this pizza.
I think Falcons is that terrifying.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely would rather still eat this pizza than this pizza. But American pizza is a beautiful creation still. It is a very beautiful creation. It's more so I'm thinking in the context of like when we're looking at this stadium food pizza from Italy. This like I feel like the American pizzas from American stadiums look better than the Italian pizzas from Italian stadiums. Like this looks worse than an American stadium pizza, but I would rather eat a good Italian style pizza than an American pizza, typically. Wait, why did I click that? I didn't mean to click that. I just fucking inted. I inted. New York loaded fries. I actually don't know why I clicked that one. New York loaded fries, pastrami, mustard, crispy onions, and pickles. versus the holy fuck pork rib pie. You just know a 34-year-old, 35-year-old man named this menu item. You know a 34 to 35-year-old man named this item for sure. It's the most like millennial item name of all time. It's like the holy shit sauce with the holy fuck pie. It's so good that you slap your mother in the face sauce. I'm gonna be real though. Can I say something crazy? I'd rather eat the holy fuck pork rib pie. I think I'd rather eat this. Yep. I love a savory pie with some mashed potatoes and Mama Liz's chili oil. That's so true. So true. Boneless chicken bites versus a jerk chicken salad. I don't know what looks better. It's tough. It comes with the barbecue bacon loaded fries. I think this one you get more value. It's like yum yum sauce for every fusion Japanese Asian restaurant. I never get the yum yum sauce typically. The berries free from a bush versus the driest cheeseburger. Wait, I'm this is gonna be crazy. I'm taking the berries. I'm taking the free berries from a bush. Free berries from a bush, and the berries look good versus this terrible ass cheeseburger. I mean, I'm definitely getting the right. I'm taking Nature's Bounty. I'm taking Nature's Bounty. Pepperoni and cheese rolls with salsa dip versus the cheeseburger with pulled pork and fried chicken. That's too much. That's. Sometimes I look at these and I'm like, who are buying these menu items? I look at these and I'm like, who are buying these menu items? Because this is such an insane thing to just eat. Also, I need to turn this off. This needs to turn off. I need to turn that off. Sorry. That needs to turn off. Like, this is an insane item. It's got pulled pork, fried chicken, and a hamburger patty with cheese and like sauce. Like, this, humans like should only eat something like this maybe once in their lives. Like back in the day, like you would maybe have a meal this like decadent and like this filled with just like saturated fats a single time in your whole life, like a mere like 60 years ago or something. 60 to 70 years ago. Like this is obscene. But the problem is the pepperoni and cheese rolls don't look good. And I also don't like, I'm going to say it, I'm not a huge pepperoni like, I'm not a huge like mozzarella like marinara stick guy. I'm just, it's just not for me. This is so I'm going to have to take the one on the right. I'm going to have to take the one on the right. Unfortunately. Even though I think that we should be restricting that, like access to like firearms. Dude, this is still going. The fucking oinkity sploinkity. Nuggets and chips looks like from a school cafeteria, £3.50 versus chili cheese chips looks like it was. Looks like something. Looks like something happened. Looks like the chili cheese chips, they took it in the back, and they done something with it. Please don't shock me, okay? I haven't said anything that warrant a shock. I think the chili cheese chips are probably, I mean, I don't know. It's so slop-like. I think it would taste better. It's slop. It is slop, but I feel like it would taste better, though. You know? But the texture would be so ass. The dry, like the left is fine, but it's children's food and it looks dry as hell. I feel like, but I can go through the texture. Never had chili mac. Chili mac and cheese is extremely different than chili on top of fries, though. Mac and cheese, like the mac is already a softer noodle. It's not like it's necessarily it's not supposed to be like a crispy thing. It's not like chili and mac is very different. Maybe when they haven't paid out? Okay. My bad. Choose outcome. T1. Easy as hell. Thank you, T1 believers. I think this one's gonna taste better, unfortunately, even though I'm not gonna love the texture. I'll have to taste mode it. I'm sorry, people that are neurodivergent. I'm having to taste mode this over texture. Loaded fries and hot dog. Looks fine. Chicken burger with fries and drink. 9 pounds. Bro, what? That is an insane. Am I going crazy? That's an insane amount of cabbage slaw. Am I crazy for saying, look at the amount of cabbage slaw at the bottom of this burger. And it's also like not even thinly sliced. That is so much fucking, that's like a whole coleslaw in there. But the burger looks better than the loaded fries still. I go burger though. I go burger. I go burger. I go burger. I go burger. Americans, when deciding what food that they're gonna obsess with, I go burger. I go burger. It looks better. I go burger. Why do these meals look awful? Because they're from European stadium food. That's why. That's why.
All right, guys, you guys just
That's
saw
why.
I got to talk to Team Falcons coming in.
I'm going to see Superman in cinema with my friends tomorrow. Have you seen it? I have. I saw it, had a piece of pizza from a local pizza joint, and then my stomach exploded. And now they've analyzed my poop. I don't know if I told you guys. Did I tell you guys I had to poop in a cup for my doctor to analyze? Had to deliver that. Tell you guys that.
According to the players right now,
well,
in the screams.
did they all? No one ever tells you this too. If you do a stool sample at home, there are a couple things that they don't tell you about. One, the water does a really good job of neutralizing the poop smell. I don't know whoever thought of the toilet. Really smart idea. Water does a really good job of neutralizing poop smell. Secondly, you have to freeze. They wanted me to freeze it, so I had to put the sample in a cup, seal it in a bag, and then put it in a brown paper bag and seal it in my freeze it in my freezer so I could deliver it to them. So it like remained stable.
Because they haven't had to play recently. What have we seen?
And then no one had. I never thought about this. I never thought about this. So it's very hot in Texas. It's very, very hot in Texas right now. So I had to go back to my doctor's office to give him the sample. So I had to take the frozen stool sample into my extremely hot car in like the morning, and then drive to the doctor's office. And it was like a race against time to ensure the poop didn't de-thaw in the car, and the whole car was just permeated with shit. So I was like gunning it through the streets. I was like speed racing, like gunning, to ensure that like we were actually in a race against time. I felt like a medical courier, like taking like a heart for a heart transplant. Like when they sometimes like they put one of those like medical couriers on like a Ferrari, so they can go like 400 miles an hour on the highways of Italy. And that was me, like trying to take that frozen poop to my doctor to make sure that it did not de-thaw. To make sure it did not like de-thaw on time. It got there just fine. It got there just fine. We didn't have to deal with it, but it was a truly interesting experience. You know, I didn't think I would have to deal with that. Playing against a race against an escort mission with the poop. Your fridge has shit fumes? No, it was in the freezer, so it was frozen, so there was no fumes at all. Plus, I don't know anyone else, I keep an open container of baking soda in my freezer and fridge to absorb any smells. It does quite a good job. So you should probably be doing that. What? Yeah, just keep some baking soda in your fucking freezer and fridge, and it absorbs smells, so your fridge won't smell bad. You ever done that? You've never done that before? It's like the best tip ever. Just keep like a container of it in there, and it fucking slaps. Why does your fridge have smells? Well, if you have food in your fridge, at some point you should get some smells. Why don't you just clean your fridge? You can do both. That's like saying, why have a car air freshener? Just wash your car. You can just do both. You can literally just do both. I do both. So it always smells nice. Just do both things. It's not hard. It's not like a one or the other thing. You could have a baking soda tub, a thing of it, and you could also clean your fridge. Wheats or a farming. Wait, I need to start the pred. It's GK Falcons.
They have great communication and team play, and you combine that with someone like Lethal.
I need to start a prediction.
You know, we looked at Chronic
who
yesterday,
wins?
popped off on the broadcast. I think Lethal is
EK.
another one of those players who can really surprise.
Falcons.
The Sojourn right here, hitting insane railgun
Got it.
shots, and that is going to contribute.
Is Korea washed? They just fucking dominated Liquid, so no. And additionally, Falcons are probably about to beat EK. If I'm being honest with myself, I think Falcons are probably about to beat EK. So I'm hoping GK wins though, and the reason why is because if GK wins, T1 can play GK, and that's an easy win.
But can you match proper? That's a lot to ask for, and so I think we'll see Maimon actually stick on the Venture and the May instead. That's how they took Alcazia to 5 maps, and I actually think
that's toxic. I mean, it's just how I believe. It's just what I believe. Streamer, where is Weibo? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna let him know? Also, hello, Art.
Okay. Mo's gonna have to play some Venture as well.
Again.
Venture could be a hero to look out for. Liquid could have used a Venture, it looked like, in that last one. If there's a Wrecking Ball taking over the game, though, Johnny, how do we stop it?
If there's a Wrecking Ball taking over the game, I team play.
Hello, Gears.
Hello, I am here to renew sub in between having to do a bunch of shit.
Doa bunch? Doa?
While she's in town.
Hey, enjoy spending time with your mother, okay?
I don't think we'll
you should enjoy spending time with your mother.
Game specifically, and I also think
respect your mother.
Liquid,
I like the poop story, but it doesn't crack my top 10. You don't think the frozen poopsicle trying to rush it through a hot car in the Texas heat doesn't crack your top 10 of ass stories? That's fair. That's fair.
What's up, everybody? I'm here joined by Kuffa. You have a big match coming up, Kuffa. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Can you explain why Symmetra is meta? TP is TP, especially with the perks for TP to get extended range, is really fucking good. You can teleport through like all the bad chokes in terrain. Wall is one of the best ults in the game because you can just like split a support ult or split like damage in general to hide behind. She does a ridiculous amount of damage if you get her primary fire charged up, and she's like decent at poke with the right click. And turrets are just exceptionally annoying and can just kill people. So okay, but who asked? Mods?
Do you agree with that?
Halberds?
Yeah, I'd agree. I think we
Halberds?
some compositions that are pretty different, you know, like the life.
Pred for this game? I have Falcons winning 3-1.
Teams don't really play that, so
I have Falcons winning 3-1, but I'm hoping GK wins 3-2.
Let's look on the flip side.
If GK wins 3-2, I think it's an easy T1 win for the next thing. But if Falcons wins, then it's not a guarantee. I don't think it's as much of a guaranteed win
like a bunch
for
of superstars in Korea. So I mean, they're a really good team. I respect their players a lot, but you know, they gotta win.
I hope they let Danny inside someday.
We'll have to see about that. All right, Kuffa, that's it for the interview.
They're just that they have like a photos like do not let this guy inside,
and
it's just Danny. They just won't let it in because he's just playing fucking gotcha games outside all day.
I don't only just want to know who wins this. Will we see Lifeweaver?
I think the thing that made her so strong was they took the region off her shields, took her counters. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely probably part of it.
I think this is going to be a 3-1 Falcons, and the reason why is Falcons.
Is Rack Attack still in? Nope. Rack Attack T1 just killed Rack Attack very early. T1 helped kill Rack Attack very early, unfortunately.
Jake's over here predicting 3-0s. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a map here, actually, Pocket. I actually do think that when they pull out and Maimon plays the Venture,
so Rack Attack has unfortunately died.
Be able to grab one of these maps. It's gonna be a tough test.
Okay.
But North America's
I'm gonna get some more water. I'm gonna get some more water real quick. Day like 800 of not drinking fucking slop. I miss it.
Are we right? Are we wrong? Let us know in the chat as we send it down to the STC Arena.
Stimmer Never AFK. Spam a piston.
T1 shoots down in A's Rising Stars in a statement performance. And now we're down to our last quarterfinal match of the day. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, today has been so quick. But I guess if you're having as much fun as we do here on this very stage, time does fly, doesn't it? History has already been made and more to come.
Absolutely. And now